Koudelka. Previously. Even if you don't like survival horror RPGs, you should try to use an FMV ripper to watch the movies. And the most realistic clouds ever seen in a game.
Are you out of your mind? There's no bloody way I'm going to pray for you. Payback time.
This is really good sound work.
Shut up! Keep it down! So I cured you, so what?
I heard he brought quite a lot of harlots here. Seems like he was having a great time.
The hell is that? Oh wait, is that like the Final Fantasy self-destruct? Yo, how? Well then.
The soup is all we have. Please, have as much as you want.
Oh, yes, please. Thanks. Smells great.
Steal yourselves for a jump scare. I knew it. All right. Good old Koudelka. Okay, let's get into it here. So we were on disc 2. So let's get that loaded here in the old PSIO. So we should have working input monitor this time, because like I mentioned before, I had to do a weird workaround to get this to work properly with Koudelka. All right. Start the timer. All right. Yeah, this game is quite good so far. So yeah, where we're currently at is like we're in. Okay, there's our clouds, by the way. The incredible high detail clouds. Hey, Fruit. Welcome, folks. So yeah, we're in like an underground part of the monastery. I think this is a monastery that we're in. And we found a container filled with acid, or a vat filled with acid, but the game wouldn't let us get the acid. We met a floating ghost girl who was creepy to us. And we last left off after defeating a pretty difficult boss in front of a save point. So the way that this game does saves is very bizarre. We also did science on that. So there's hard save points, like in most RPGs, and there's also temporary saves on some screen transitions. And even though it says it's temporary, they're still saved on the card, and they still persist throughout loads and whatever. They don't expire, as far as I can see. So I'm not going to worry about getting to a regular save if I don't need to. So, because that's why we actually played a little bit more Koudelka than I was planning to last time, because I wasn't sure if the saves would actually work. But we figured that out. So let's continue. Okay, so on this screen here, right here, when you entered this screen, this is where the PlayStation and the Koudelka game code just stops talking to the controller for a few seconds, and that is why my input monitor crashed last time. Because when we got to the in-game save menu, like 10 minutes into the game, that is when it crashed my input viewer, and that's why I couldn't get it to work again. But I fixed that issue, and now we're good to go with it. Okay, so the the top save is the hard save, and then this one is we can only have one temporary save at a time, but so far it hasn't been an issue. So we'll just continue from this one. All right. And according to the menu, the menu keeps showing a DualShock controller for all the controls, but even if you press the analog button, once it loads in here, even if you press the analog button, it will not even try to switch in analog mode. They really want you using the D-pad for this game. I don't know why, but sure. There's no, like, programming reason they needed to do that. Hey, ball. Okay, so, let's take stock of our inventory here. So, as far as, like, key items, we've got this statue's necklace thing. So it's clearly made to be too big for a person, so it's got to be for a statue. There's this, a red glass part. So this we got right after the last boss fight that we did. And it can be used to view things within a certain spectrum. So maybe there's some sort of, like, puzzle, in-game puzzle we have to solve with this. So far, there hasn't been any survival horror type puzzles in the game. And as far as I know, there's no item combination. So this is a little weird. And we have the icon's earring, which is also for a statue. And the icon's ring. So we got three things for a statue, but we haven't come across any statue yet to do anything with those. And then everything else is just regular old RPG stuff. Accessories and armor have been really hard to come by so far. We've only gotten one new thing of armor in the entire game so far, and 2 accessories from a boss. And then weapons, there's been plenty of weapon drops, and there is durability in this game, so weapons do eventually break as you use them. We've only had one thing break on us so far, but that's going to be an issue moving forward. Let's see. Looks like everyone's at full health and all that. I don't think I need to mess with the formation. I think what we have now is kind of working, so we'll stick with this. Oh, there's also a map apparently somewhere in the game, but we haven't run across it yet. And the read button, I think the manual said something about the read button. Changing discs, using magic. So when you enter a new location, search every nook and cranny. You might find something interesting or helpful. Feel items are suspicious, look at them with the examine command. Yeah, that doesn't really help. I'm not sure what that read command is, though. So, let's see here. Move, status, that's battles, save your game. Okay. Read will allow you to read the contents of any letters, books, or other written material during the game. Interesting. So, geez. Even though we're apparently halfway through the game, we haven't run across anything at all that uses anything like that. Interesting. Okay. So, yep, Read-splosion. So there's a statue in the back of the room here. It's a statue of a woman. And that's all it lets me do with it. So even though we have all this statue stuff in our inventory, it's not like we can use these for anything. Like these are clearly statue things. Yeah, it probably is in-game. Like, here, solve this riddle. Guess the name of this gnome. Okay. No, I do not want to save. So even if you walk through the save point, it still makes you save. So there's statues in the front left and right of this room. But it's not letting us do anything there. So this game's a little weird with screen transitions. Like, it's really hard to tell where the transitions are, and I don't know. It's also really hard to spot where items are on the ground. Okay, so we've already been here, and there's an item over here. Back here is where that acid thing was. So through this door was a hallway, and then another door that said there was a force keeping you from moving there. So I don't think we can go anywhere there for now. Oh, jeez. At least there's a temporary save spot up here. So what's the deal with this? Is this anything we can... No? Okay. Okay, so yeah, so there's this door here. It can't be opened, so maybe this is where we use the acid whenever we get a container for it. And then... Just a fight. What do we got here? Okay, we got Scorpion and then Floaty Ball thing. So we haven't fought either of these yet. So let's Floaty Ball. So let's see what these do. Alright, so let's give Scorpion a bonk here. So if I were a Scorpion, I would be vulnerable to axes, clearly. So that's the light axe, I think. So this game has a elemental vulnerabilities to it, but they're not obvious. Like it seems like they just randomly assigned them to enemies in this game, and you just kind of have to figure them out and write them down. So this is a fire attack, this is a water attack, this is air, and this is earth. There's also light elemental, and haven't had a huge use for that. And then we started off with all these fortify spells. So if I were a Scorpion, I would clearly be vulnerable to tornadoes, because Scorpions are light, and therefore they'd be blown away by tornadoes. Geysers? Okay, we're going to hedge our bet then. So we'll give them the tornado and then the geyser. And then we'll see. It's either going to heal them, or do nothing, or do a lot. So there's also a lot of zero damage attacks in this game, which is bizarre. There is also the miss, but as far as I'm aware, the mist status is only for it's like an evade in World of Warcraft or something. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure out this battle system because it's still a little weird to me. Did it just summon? Oh. All right, let's see if Geyser did anything. Okay, 56. That's not horrible. For whatever reason, this guy, this is James, I think. He sucks at magic, even though he has very. Oh shit! Koudelka's silenced. All right, well let's ask the Scorpion a question, I guess. And then let's mace the Scorpion a question, since she's silenced. Oh no! 4 damage. Alright. Back to axing. So there's also this this kind of weird knockback thing. Damn. I don't know if that was a crit or what. Hey, Chris. The way this game does things like crits is also pretty weird. Like, I'm not sure if something is a critical hit, if it's a critical miss, if it's ineffective, if it's supposed to miss, if it's, like, double damage, half damage. Like, there's no real good indication in this game of anything like that. Oh, still out of range. Yeah, bring a mace to a scorpion fight. Okay. Let's axe this thing. Question. Okay, good. At least it didn't heal it. Alright, if this does, like... I'm kind of baffled. I will be baffled if this does, like, 400 plus damage again. Because the weapon she's using is not a physical attack weapon. It's a caster weapon. What? Okay, I'm pretty sure this mace is gonna break in like 2 hits. So I don't know. Let's see. So God, and she is like no strength either. Sure. She's gonna keep casting. All right. Okay, we got a board. Sure. Well, if you're actually sorry for the backseating, you wouldn't have backseated. Okay. Lumber, planed from the hardwood, dry coated, not meant for use as a weapon. Well, they gave it to us as a weapon. Does it give a bunch of stats or something? It still gives a bunch of stats in strength and dex. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, it probably does break easily. Like this. So the mace that I have equipped on her gives a whole bunch of stats in magic. And it also, even though it gives like no bonuses to strength, she still hits like a truck with it. And from that, I'm kind of guessing that the mace is probably going to break super easily too. Like, it probably has super low durability. And I should probably only be using the mace as a physical thing in, like, last resort situations. Because I get the feeling this thing's going to break after, like, 5 hits. Okay. So we still need some sort of container for that acid. So it wouldn't let me walk further to the right. We've already been in that door to the upper left, and that was kind of a dead-end hallway. So can we go south from here? Hey, Cyrus. This is back in the shrine again. Okay. Well, we can get our health back here. But little of it. Might as well. Yeah, it doesn't, as far as I'm aware, it doesn't show you the durability. There are some kind of weird numbers next to the weapons, but from what I've seen, there's no indication. They also don't change colors from what I've seen, so it's just kind of take a guess, I guess. Like we've been using the like this we've used quite a bit. So if I press right from here, you can see there's level 1-0 specialty hit. And this is 1-0, that's the 1-0, so... And we haven't used this one at all. I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it though, because we've only had one weapon blow up on us so far, and so far it hasn't been a huge issue. Okay, so the thing on the right was where the acid was. The tank filled with acid. Somehow she knows that. Do you want to take some acid from the tank? Yes. You can't take anything from the tank unless you have an empty container to put it into. So... I know that there's whiskey and potion and all this, but if we like use the whiskey, it doesn't give us an empty bottle, as far as I know. And same for the potion. Like, we've used a potion before. So I'm pretty sure whatever this container is, it has to have this question mark icon next to it. Like all these plot items. So I think that is our current quest, is to find some sort of container for the acid. And it's really tough to spot contain or any sort of item on the ground in this game. Like, they made it unnecessarily difficult. Oh shit. Okay, so you're supposed to hit the menu button to do the temporary save. So when there's a circled S, can we go right here? No. When there's a circled S in the name of the new room, that means you can oh. Okay. So there's no indication that was there. So according to the manual, Koudelka will kind of turn her head to look at the item that's on the ground, and I didn't see her turn her head or any sort of giveaway on the ground that there was something there. So I have a feeling this might be a good old-fashioned pixel hunt for whatever we're looking for. What in the hell is this thing? Give this thing the axe and hope for the best. Okay. So what? It's like I don't even know what that is. Sure. Okay. Smack slash along the walls? Yeah, we might have to. Unfortunately, it doesn't make the Wolfenstein. Alright, this thing looks like it's vulnerable to fire. So let's fire it into question. Alright, this better not heal it. Of course. Of course. Okay, so light heals it. So this is... We're gonna say this is one eye hopper. Light heals. Okay, it doesn't like fire, so we'll say fire bad. Sure. Okay. So I still don't see a good reason not to just dump physical ability points into this guy. Because his magic is just really bad. Yeah, she's not looking around at anything, so I guess we're backtracking a little bit. Okay. Do a temporary save here. Because you never know in this game when just a random ass enemy can just blow you up. Okay. So maybe in the top center right of this room is maybe there's something here. Oh, this is where the green key was. So there's a cup over here. So she's clearly turning to look at something there, but there's a boss fight over there. But maybe I just gotta do the boss fight. There's also like a bucket here. Oh, we can't do anything with that. So this is locked by the green key, and the green key is here. So there's Valna and Vigna. And there's the green keys between the two of them. And we have to defeat them. Okay, what happens if I say no? Okay, it just backs out. Okay. Let me begin to speak. So we already tried this before, and I had to run away from the fight, because it was just, give us back our dolls. Run away while you still can. Yeah, because the last time I fought them, it was just miss, 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 miss. And this is the first fight in the game that we've been given the miss prompt in battles. And I'm assuming when it says miss, it means you can't hit him unless some other prerequisite has to be met first. Like if I try to hit him with the axe here, probably not going to do anything. Yeah. So there's miss. So I have a feeling we have to get a doll item, maybe, and then use it in the fight at him. But we don't have anything that resembles a doll here. So yeah, I'm not sure there's anything we can still do here. Like I didn't try using spells on him. Yeah, you can heal enemies. They're targetable by that. Okay, let's try it, hitting him with the heal. So he's got the light axe, and I think when I tried this before, it was also a miss. So it still makes the hit effect, but yeah. So even magic misses. So it's clearly none of that. Weren't able to run away. So I don't think they even attacked last time. So I'm curious to see what they even do. Like, does this eventually allow me to hit them? Maybe if we mace them a question. Yeah, if a weapon broke on a miss, that would... We're gonna be taking out the SD card and doing some file management on the old PSIO. Yeah, so it seems this is a puzzle battle, and this is not meant to be a proper battle. So we need an item, it looks like. Okay. So this door in the upper right is where we came from. This is where that, like, prison area was. Oh yeah, it was in the back center. I didn't really explore this room, so I'm probably... Whatever I'm missing, it's probably in this room. Oh, the random encounter rate in this game is a little too high, especially when you have to pixel hunt for stuff. Like, it's kind of annoying. Okay, we haven't fought this kind yet. And this is a zombie. The bottom half is a zombie complete with butt, it looks like. So this is... Yep, that is... Zombie butts. Alright, what we got? Okay. So if I were the bottom half of a zombie, complete with butt, I would be vulnerable to tornadoes, because since this is a naked zombie, it's going to be vulnerable to drafts. It's a bit drafty because there's no pants on, so therefore, tornado. Let's hit it with the double tornadoes. Yeah, the battles are kind of drawn out in this game. It's a lot of damage. Okay, 875. I haven't really used the fortify spells because I haven't really had to. I've used them like twice, and one of the times I used a fortify spell was in the boss fight in the save room, where I just got like 3-shot by the boss, or it just wiped my party. Okay, so it's got about 1,000 HP. All right, so this is butt zombie. Tornado worked fine. Also, another possibility here is that the key plot item that we need might be from a battle drop. Alright, so we got a ring. So we finally got an accessory drop. Oh, what we get? Another air ring. Okay. Know how to ward off evil spirits. So this this buffs magic abilities, I think. So we'll give that to him. Yeah, and that buffs magic quite a bit. Okay. Yep, butt zombie opening for Robert Zombie. Okay. All right. Oh, she. It's kind of hard to tell when she's like moving her head. I have to intentionally walk slow around. It's died horribly. Okay. There are items over here? Is there a bucket over here? No. Okay. All right, and then this is back in this prison where I was kind of stuck for a while. Because I combed through this area many times. Of course. Of course. Alright, so this is Stabby Zombie. So Stabby Zombie is weak to earth, it looks like. So there is a kind of a cast time with magic. So sometimes it can cast it on the same turn that you select it, but most times it doesn't. You just started playing Shenmue 3. The health food mechanic is annoying. Yep, I agree. I agree. I did not like the eating mechanic in the game. And a level. Okay. I still haven't run into any accuracy problems yet. And more frequent turns would probably help with later stuff. Okay. Alright. Now Koudelka Pixel Hunt continues. So there's nothing to the right of the screen, it seems. I can't go through that gate, or I wasn't able to before, at least. Because this is where Spooky Ghost Girl was. So nothing here then. Okay. Is there anything? No. Look at that. No. Anything over there? Nope. Uh-oh. It's upside down. So we fought upside down green bean head guy. And he has a gun. I remember that. Okay. This guy actually hit really hard, so let's just not fight this guy instead. Let's just do this instead. Because this guy hits like a truck. He's like the other enemies are like, hey, I'll walk slowly over to you and try to impale you with my glass in my body. I'll hit you with my disembodied arm. Nope, this guy's just like, hey, I got a gun. Catch these bullets. Anything here? So we will not mess with smart upside down zombie who brought a gun to an axe fight. Yeah, this room in particular bothers me. Like I know that there's something we have to do here, but and it probably is this boss fight or this plot fight. But geez, I don't know. Oh, he's in the later Shadow Hearts. Nice. Hey, Slimewitch. Yeah, so we need a doll. Yeah, I don't... There's gotta be just a random item laying around on the ground somewhere. Just woke up. Nice. Yeah, I highly doubt its accuracy because it would say 0. So that's what I've gathered from playing this game so far, is that a miss isn't a miss. A miss is a 0, and then a land that's an attack that's not supposed to hit is a miss. It is actually spelled out miss. Okay, this is Alamau and Arm. So Arm is weak to Megalith, and Alamau is weak to Geyser. So... we'll axe the Alamau, and then... blow up the Arm. Well, some of that isn't the game affecting the frame rate. Some of that is my my algorithm not detecting frames correctly. But for the most part, it's pretty accurate. It's not accurate all the time though, because that's extremely difficult to do in real time. Like the way that Digital Foundry does it, if you've ever seen their YouTube video stuff, is that they actually record all their footage and then run it through a program that does all the frame detection and pixel counting and all that. But I'm doing it in real time, so mine has to work with what it's got. Okay. Oh, good, because so this is like in the earlier Final Fantasy games, where if an enemy dies while somebody else is trying to attack it or cast at it, they'll lose their turn. So great, thanks, Final Fantasy. All right, so Alamau doesn't like Geyser. Yeah, they usually say resist, and in like something like World of Warcraft, it'll say evade. I think evade or resist, I suppose. This was Geyser, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, this game's rated M. It's pretty gory. Yeah, the music isn't bad. It just doesn't fit well with the rest of the game, though. Hello? Door? Okay. Alright, so we're still looking for either a doll or a container of some sort. So I guess I just gotta walk everywhere. See if she turns her head to anything. Pretty sure there wasn't anything of note in the save room. I'm actually gonna go back into here because we might as well get our health back. It's just right here. Might as well. I don't think I even have to save to do it. You just enter the room and it gives you health back. Okay. Yep, a staple of survival horror games. The bucket and doll. With the rubber chicken or the dead fish. Alright, so this is Scorpion. Scorpion and Floaty Ball, I just have them blank on here because I didn't write down what was effective, so... I think I used fire on Scorpion and I just hit the ball thing with my axe, and that worked well enough. To me, the battle music for this game sounds like it would fit something like Panzer Dragoon Saga or something more, which is another game that's on the to-do list. Still haven't played that one yet. Sure, let's flare it. Or like the Grand Stream Saga. This sounds like it wouldn't be out of place in the Grand Stream Saga. Yeah, some nice jaunty overworld map music. Okay, we've got poison now. Sure. All right, so we're gonna actually leave her back here because I don't want her using up that maester ability. Parasite Eve 1. I can't remember what the music was like in Parasite Eve 1. I don't remember much about Parasite Eve 1, come to think about it, other than I liked it. And that I mistakenly power leveled or something at the end of the game and was able to just cheese the museum boss, and later, because I got the final spell or something in the museum and was able to just blow up all the bosses pretty easily. And I think that happened because I got lost in the museum, I want to say. So I just did a bunch of extra battles that you weren't supposed to be doing in the museum. But hey, that oh jeez, that worked out, I guess. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have beaten the final bosses of Parasite Eve. She's silenced. Dang, she's getting a lot of turns. Edward's axe level went up. Okay. Good. Interesting. He can hit twice now. That is very useful. Okay. That really makes me want to min-max characters on one thing and one thing only. Alright, more turns for her. More vitality probably wouldn't hurt either. Okay. Hey, we got another board. Excellent. So I guess it doesn't matter if they break super easy, because we got boards for days. Ah, so we got light board and normal board. Specialty poison. So this one does light damage. And then this one does normal damage, but it also does poison. Huh. Not meant for use as a weapon. Sure. Yeah. Well, I'm not so sure that the drops are completely random. I don't know. Okay, so maybe this room has whatever whatever we're looking for. Either a doll or a container of some sort. I just gotta pay attention to her head model. I don't see her looking at anything, though. Ugh. And then I'm pretty sure the door... Oh, God. So this was one of the mini-bosses earlier. And there's some spooky ghosts. I'm not sure I even want to bother with this fight. Okay. Okay, and last time we were here, the door just said it was... Oh. Interesting. So this door must have been locked because of the boss in the save room. So that's why I assume... Okay. Okay. And that usually means there's a cutscene here.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I can't believe these treasures are in this monastery. Is that Montaigne's signature? Oh, that's a Caravaggio. Unbelievable, truly. Why have these treasures been forgotten?
Treasures.
If these treasures can be contributed to the Vatican, their value to Christianity is unquantifiable. What a discovery!
Do you remember what this place is? It's not just a monastery, it was a prison. People were executed for fighting each other for supremacy. These treasures must have been taken from them, soaked with curses and hatred. You'll be cursed if you worship those things.
I am a busy man that does not have the patience to teach you the importance of faith. But I will tell you why we have found these treasures. It could only have come from the guidance of God. God sees all, He knows all. Got it?
Preach to the converted.
What about you, Edward? You seem a little more educated than she.
I don't really care. Talk to me about monetary value. Save the holy crap.
It seems I'm disappointed once again. I believe these dead thieves are better than you two. At least they appreciated true value.
Instead of preaching, I want you to understand something, okay? You can't label all those dead bodies as thieves hunting treasure. I saw plenty of dead women who were cut up and mixed in with the mummies, and they were pretty fresh.
Yeah. Strange. Even if I were used to seeing dead bodies, I'd be vomiting.
So it is that couple. But why?
Fools! How could such a kind and faithful couple be cold-blooded killers? This is the work of jealousy and greed. And pagans born of savagery, immigrants. I will not be a party to such abusive slander. This is so unpleasant.
Okay. So we're in a storage room now, and hopefully there is a bucket stored in here and a doll. I am hoping. Okay, bowgun, sure. Anything else? Sometimes there's multiple things stored in one spot. Okay, she wasn't even turning to look at that. Okay. Okay, she's looking at that one. Okay. Bowgun, sure. Maybe the bowgun is something... I don't know. So far, I've not been impressed with the ranged weapons in this game. So I haven't really tried the rifle. That a woman can also pull back the string. Okay, well, good. Otherwise, Koudelka can't use it, I guess. Sure. Alright, so the bowgun is nice and all, but where do you keep the dolls in here? Way more important. Oh, of course. Of course there's fights in here. Okay, well the flying head. I can't remember what I used on that. I think it was just... I think I just used fire on flying head, and it worked. So this should be a one-shot on that. And then... let's say Hopper, Jester... we'll axe it a question. Start off with and see what we get. Okay. That seemed very effective. Hopping Jester. Give it the axe. Okay. And then how does this thing like this axe? What about light damage? Nope, light damage heals, of course. This light damage... it's like a 50-50 chance of that light axe healing something. Okay. So, let's say this is Flappy Head is fire. Okay. Sure. Yep. Dried food. And a dirk. Yep. I don't think we've gotten dry food yet. Or anything. Stores some HP. So I think dried food is in the manual. I want to say. In the item list. Dry food is 350 HP. Okay. Got it. And then we also got a dirk. A dark dirk. Okay, 1 to 40 specialty hit. Maybe I should give that to Priest Dude. Simple double-edged blade, more decorative than functional. Sure. I could also give him the bowgun, but bowgun, the ranged weapons decrease spellcasting. So let's see what this does. Okay, so that does make him really fast. So that is something there. So maybe if I wanted Koudelka to be able to cast a whole bunch of spells really quickly in like a boss fight or something, I could equip the dirk on her, and that'll give her many more turns than usual. Dang. Okay, the bowgun hits pretty hard, actually. I think we only have like 15 bow shots, though. So that's 55. What about that? Interesting. So the guns give you less MP to work with, but the bowgun doesn't affect that. Huh. Well, sure. Let's do that. Hopefully I won't regret that later. Okay. I don't even know where we came in from in this room. Here, maybe? It is, okay. So back into here. So there's 2 doors. And it's also a save point? Or? God, they give you a save point on like every screen in this game, which is nice. I'm not complaining, but... And they do give you the opportunity to not save if you don't want to. Just mentioning that there's a lot of save points in this game. That there might as well just be something in the menu. Like, you open the menu and, hey, you can save here. Locked the red key. Okay. Oh, the red key also locked the... That was where the two NPCs from the start of the game were. The door to their room was also the red key. Okay. Doors up. This room kind of looks a little familiar. Isn't this back up the way we came? Some kind of statue plastered up inside the wall. If you poured water on it from above... Okay. From above... So we... There must be some sort of puzzle thing in the room above us. What was that? Okay, so whatever's there makes that sound. Sure. Okay. They said pour water, but we have all this whiskey. And now, hi, Listel. So Listel's the MP recovery drink in this game. And there's probably a boss fight in here. There's the doll. Okay, so now we can use that to get the green key. Lion statue. Sure. Okay. And then the bear. You found a teddy bear with a letter. Wait. I want the teddy bear more than the letter. What? Okay, now we can finally use the read command. It reads, he performed the secret experiment to forget the pain of love. May all people be saved by God's divine light. Sure. I guess I should write that down. I'm guessing these bold words. Secret. Pain. People. Light. What does it mean? Yeah, probably nothing. Well, maybe that's just how they wrote. Why does the FPS counter go crazy? Because if I stop moving, it assumes that there's no new frame, but when I start moving again, it sees that there's new frames and has to catch up, and don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, it's bottom line. Okay, so we got spooky ghosts here. Because I have to... I'm calculating the FPS through a visual... open computer vision thing that I wrote, and it's actually looking at the game feed and calculating it based off of that to figure out what the FPS is. And it actually is accurate for the most part. There's a few instances where it isn't, but it's for the most part accurate. Alright, let's see how good the bow gun is here. That's pretty good. Okay. Alright. If I were a spooky ghost, I would be weak to... Probably water. Probably water. Let's see. And also weak to axes. Because why not? Okay, that's not particularly weak. Interesting I didn't get a double hit there. one whole damage. Like, man, the battle system in this game is so weird. It's like, it's either instant death, 1 damage, or 0 damage. Alright, so Spooky Ghost clearly did not like water. And maybe this other one won't like water either. Okay. It healed me? Okay. Sure. I'll take it. Oh, you gotta reload this, don't you? That's right, you gotta reload the bowgun. Oh, that's so stupid. Okay, maybe the bowgun isn't that great. Maybe it isn't that great. Okay, there we go. Oh, of course. Alright, so there's our second broken weapon. Okay. Yep. F's in the chat for water axe. Okay. 1 agility. Sorry. Oh, that's why his I was wondering why his health went down by so much there, and it's because his axe broke. And that was where a lot of his vitality is from. Alright, we got a long sword and some whiskey. Okay. Oh, you can choose not to get stuff, apparently? Get. Sure. I don't know. Why would you decline getting stuff? It's not like there's a inventory limit in this game, as far as I know. Okay, so what are we equipping on him now? So he's got really high axe skill. But we've only got 1 axe. Hammer, so there's that pipe. So the problem with the pipe and the hammer is that, so this doesn't, the water, or the Mystic Pipe only does MP damage. It doesn't do any HP damage at all. And then Water Hammer is water element, which seems more often than not to heal stuff. So this is specialty to hit, sure. It lowers his agility, but sure. And then there's also, so according to the manual, you can double hand. All right, hold up. So according to the manual, not changing discs. Take note. AP. So where was it? Two-handed. Oh, okay. Maybe that's what they mean. Is that so? With two-handed swords, it requires 2 hands. There was somewhere either on the back of the box or in the manual that mentioned like, hey, you can use a sword in 1 hand or 2, and maybe it's just differentiating between the 2 different types of swords you can use. Okay, so the room below us mentioned something about pouring water down. Okay, what is this? There's a stone tablet. We want to pick up the item. Sure. We got the stone tablet. And then, did we also get a boss fight out of it? No? Okay. So this would be the room that we would pour water down to... Huh. Interesting. Okay. Let's keep moving, I guess. Something's not right. Oh, this must be a save point room. Okay. Because it always says that right before boss fight. So James... God, I almost want to do another fight before we... do anything else. Okay, I'm gonna equip the rifle on James, because that bowgun just seems useless. So we'll give that to him. That gives him at least 6 shots or 12 or whatever it is to work with. Okay. Oh, okay. So what it probably means by pouring water down from above is activating the fountain here with the holy water at the save point. That's probably what it means. Yep. Gotta be this. I got a bad feeling about this. Okay. So we got a Final Fantasy Malboro. Alright. Uh-oh. This thing... This is probably one of those enemies that has like a multi-hit attack that just kills you immediately. Oh, good. Perfect. Alright. So this is obviously a plant type, therefore fire. Always. And then just get stabbing. Okay. Alright. Stabbing, very effective, as usual. That's a lot of damage, but it didn't hurt Koudelka, and that's... fuck's sake. Alright. One of these is a cure... Alright, the Panacea neutralizes silence. So we'll give that to her. Oh boy. Good thing I stocked up on those. Okay. Yeah, James is almost dead. Not that it matters, because he's kind of useless. So far, at least. Okay. Alright. Back to burning. And then he can... cheese. So he needs about 200-ish. Which a cheese will solve that. Okay. God, I hate the it has to. That was like 5 seconds there where it's just not doing anything. All right, let's see if this does anything or heals the boss. Okay. That actually wasn't very effective. That did as much as the other thing did. I'll give Edward some cheese as well. Oh my god. Yeah, that's what I figured it would do. Good thing I healed him. Okay. So I'm going to fortify the strength of him because he's so far been the most effective. So we'll do this. We'll cheese him up again, unless there's something else that's better. So dry food heals for 350. I'm not sure I can use that in battle, though. We can, okay. Alright, all that just to wait again. Okay. Alright. So now he's fortified. Okay, so now it's casting the AoE. I assume. Yeah. Still 0, okay. I'm okay with this. It might be stackable. That's okay. This is not ideal. Okay, we'll have him attack. So the potion heals for 500. I'm not sure if I really want to be using those up, though. Bread heals 150. Cheese is 250, so let's cheese up again. Yeah, the combat system is a little opaque. It's kind of weird. It's not always clear what's even going on. So why is James back at 225? Did I cheese the wrong... I healed the wrong person, I think. Whoops. Okay. Well, he got his turn again, at least. So I think I'll actually have Koudelka heal Edward, because I can have... Oh. Okay. What a great use of my turn. Koudelka can cheese Edward to keep him alive. And then I think I'm going to move her up, and we're going to start hitting the boss with the mace here, because we might as well start making use of that OP mace attack power. And that's the downside of doing that. But oh, she's paralyzed too. Great, silence and paralyzed. All right, so we're gonna have to do that. And then hopefully he gets another turn before Koudelka does, and we can heal her back up to full. Oh, don't kill Koudelka. Actually, this won't. Now it did 7 damage. Interesting. Okay, we're just gonna go for broke here. And see if we can finish off the boss with the mace. Because I have a feeling I'm probably going to have to restart this fight anyways, if this doesn't work. Okay, well, there's still hope. Still hope here. Nope, don't attack. So we need to get Edward back up to as high as we can. Okay. Alright, so the mace didn't do as much as I thought it would, so I'm gonna back Koudelka off again. It'd be nice if Edward could get... Oh, no, that's James. This game needs less generic names for the characters, because I'm having trouble keeping up with who's who. So Magic, James, Heal... So if the boss gets the spell off here before the... Yep, it will, of course. Okay, so dude on the right is dead. And Koudelka's silenced again. God. Okay. Okay, of course. Of course. Okay. Alright, well. Sure. Alright. Okay. Yep, and then James is still level 9. Good lord. Okay. So this kind of explains or confirms that if a character is downed when a fight ends, they don't get XP. So that's kind of what I suspected before, but now that's very much confirmed. Great. So that's the second fight that we've had a dead character in, or he's been dead in. So he's missed out on two full fights worth of XP. And he was the last character that we got. So he was already behind 2 levels when we got him. Oh well. And we used up a bunch of healing items during that too. Yeah, like James has got 200 HP. Like, this is clearly not great. Well, I guess we're giving him the late Tabar again. Might as well touch the save point again. Yeah, James sucks anyways. He doesn't deserve to get this XP anyways. Okay. So perhaps this did something in that room below, but I'm not holding my breath for it. So let's see if there's anything else in this room. I don't see any obvious items on the ground. So let's see if the door does anything. Oh.
You always blame everything on the savagery of pagans. Are all men of the cloth like that?
It's senseless to tell you this, but the truth is...
What the?
Koudelka. Why did they put the logo at the end of every FMV? Why? It just ruins it. Okay, storage room? Sure. Sure, fine. All right. Yeah, maybe that's the statue. Oh, no, I don't. Maybe that's the statue we got to put the necklace on. We got to attach the necklace to the severed statue hand. Like, how in the hell am I supposed to be able to tell if she's turning her head to look at something from this far away? Like, does the game really expect me to find objects on the floor like this? Okay, well, there's the statue hand. And Daniel's arm. So... Huh. Sure? So there's the spooky skeleton inside of this statue? The mummify... Oh, he's a mummy, okay. That was hidden in his statue? Huh. We also got this. I didn't examine this before. Heavy metal object, dart, depicting the lion, capital L. Large gouges in it, forcibly shoved into a container or opening of some sort. Okay. So we gotta shove this lion into something. Sure. And then stone tablet. They use it, a printing press. Hard to determine. Appears to be a map of some... Oh, okay. So that's how we get our map. So we have to find some sort of big parchment, I guess, to do that. I'm still not sure what that vat of acid or that container of acid has anything to do with anything. So it looks like I should be able to climb up on those to get up to the door. Can we... No? Okay, apparently not. Sure. No, because then they'd have to reverse the map, and that requires too much thinking. That is too much thinking. I wouldn't be able to do that. Alright, Hopping Jester is just Axit, and then Spooky Ghost is water, I think. And then hopefully James can stay alive for a fight, and maybe he'll get a level up sometime this year. Probably going to heal a Jester. I think this is a light damage weapon. Yep. God, this axe is so useless. Man, and then Koudelka just blows up everything in one hit. Alright, hopefully from this fight they'll drop an axe that isn't garbage that we can equip on Priest Dude. Uh-oh. Okay, that just buffed its attack a lot. And it's probably gonna get a second. It didn't. Okay. I'm shocked. But alright. Okay with this. Face melting mage. Yeah. Well, her stats are naturally inclined towards that, so it would make sense that people would probably assign their bonus points to that. So sure. How about more of that, and also make her a little faster. Like here, his stats were, these are essentially his starting stats. So his started at 899, and then Koudelka's started at like 15 or so. So it just made sense to spec out the characters like that. And then this guy, I'm still not sure what this guy is for. His initial stats kind of let you go either way with him, but he's kind of bad at everything. So, but hey, we finally got the level up with him at least. All right, 3 whiskeys and a dagger. I'll take it. Maybe the dagger we can give to James, and then he can maybe be more useful than he currently is, which is not at all. Fire dagger. Okay, so it's a fire dagger that also does poison. Sure. The 6-man, nope. James is like, he's the end of the bench, and he's also a 2-way player in the G League or the Hawks. That is James. So he can't even make the rotation on the Hawks. Come across a... Okay. I don't like how the game does this. It tells you what happens in the cutscene before the cutscene happens. And why? There's no reason. There's no reason for this. He starts shooting at you. Okay. Oh, okay. And that's also weird. That could have been an in-engine cutscene. Oh, there's cover in this now. This is a new mechanic. Hello, Fabian. Wait. When did I last save? 7 minutes ago? Wow. Uh-oh. We found somebody who brought an actual gun to our knife and magic fight. Oh, I can't even go stab him either. So we have to shoot him, I guess. Wait, what is this? That 1 to 8? Is that right? Did I read that right? This spear does 880? And it's also 2 squares. So, dude, look at that thing. Alright. Sure. So I think I can actually hit him from behind cover with this. If this works like I think it does. Alright, so I'm hoping because this guy only has a gun, it'll be single target only. So unless he figures out how to shoot more than one shot at a time, we still might be okay. And let's burn him, sure. Oh, you can attack those. Interesting. Okay. You can attack the cover. Aha, mechanics. Aha, alright, now we can give him the old stabby. Hey, you didn't one-shot him. Good. Alright. Okay. Well. Let's just cheese it out here. Hopefully more boxes don't, like, just fall out of the ceiling. Make this fight even longer than it needs to be. Okay. Flare... Okay. I'm pretty sure this is boss, because for normal encounters, it typically doesn't have a plot message before him. Don't kill Koudelka. Don't you do it. Okay. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Okay. Please die, boxes. Okay, good. Now were you cooking? Alright. This guy is so fucked now, unless this just randomly heals him. Alright. You serious? This better not be a plot encounter. Oh my god. Well, we'll find out if this is a fight you're supposed to lose or not. And it probably... Yep, it is. Shit. Okay. Huh. This might be a fight that you have to use an item on, maybe? Either that or we're not supposed to fight him yet. Oh, that's right, you have to soft reset. Okay, at least now we know the mechanic for that fight when we come across it again, but I have a suspicion that we're not supposed to actually fight that guy yet. Maybe it's only guns, or it might be like you're supposed to show him our lion statue or something. I don't know. And I want to look around first before I go to that fight again. We'll see. I don't have the teddy bear, and I think, so what the hell was I doing with James? So we had the rifle equipped on him, but that's not super useful. I can give him the Dark Dirk again. Maybe that'll... So the Evil Horn is level 1 to 0 with him. So I'll equip that on him. So what does Dark Dirk say for... Yeah, so this is level 1 to 880. Weird. Maybe that... Okay, maybe that's not actually a damage range. Maybe that's the XP that you have for that, that type of weapon. Like, we've used axes before. Or we have level 2 axes on him. So if I hit right on here, is it going to say 2 dash something? Yeah, okay. So that's what it is. So that isn't a damage range. That's our XP with that type of weapon. Okay. The manual doesn't mention any of this, by the way. Like, I showed you all the manual last time, and it, it doesn't say anything about any of this. So we just kind of have to figure it out on our own. Okay, so that solves that mystery. So that's not a damage range. Okay. Alright. Let's heal up here at the save point. Okay. So through this door was the cutscene of the chandelier getting shot. And sure, we'll watch this again.
Everything on the savagery of pagans. Are all men of the cloth like that?
That mustache is pretty good.
This, but the truth is...
What the?
Yeah, this game is just giving us weapons for days, some healing items, and then no armor or accessories. Like, I don't know if that's on purpose or what. I loaded the wrong save. I just realized. So might as well save that temporary save again. Okay. And yeah, that's kind of the downside of having randomized, I assume randomized loot for nearly everything, is that unless there's some way to mitigate it in the game code, you can get put in a bad spot by the drop system. Okay, so the fight with gunfight guy was up the stairs. So I'm gonna go back this way for now. So I'm gonna go back down to that room that was downstairs. And yeah, so it's below this room. Because there was that prompt on the wall that said, there's a stone tablet, it might be able to be dissolved if waters run above it. And now that we have run the water above it, maybe it'll do something now. Okay, so this is Glass Zombie, we use Earth on that guy. And then the Knight, I think we just hit him. So, Glass Zombie's Earth. Ni no Kuni 2. I'd still like to play the first one. The first one's in the backlog. This is the running thing here, where insert game name is in the backlog, and Ni no Kuni 1 at least is in the backlog. Because I think that one's a PS3 game. And if it is, I probably have it. I have pretty much the complete library for PS1, 2, and 3 in my archives. Okay, so we're still waiting on her to cast, so we can go up here and stab this guy. Oh, they remastered it too, nice. Okay, so we should be able to deal with the Knight with just physical attacks. 36 hull damage. Nice job. I think Earth probably going to be what we want here. And then... Yep. All right. And that should give a James level up. This works too, I guess. Okay. See, oh dang, we finally got some armor. It only took however many hours. Alright, what we get? Earth Sea Mail. Reflect Absorb. Interesting, okay. So it's weak to wind. That's weak to earth. Huh. Okay. Ah, yeah, Sea Mail. Oh, okay. So the accessories that you have on determine your weaknesses, and that's half. And so even though they're both air rings, so they're both weak to earth, weak to wind. But, geez, it's kind of like, does any of this really matter if you don't know ahead of time what? I don't know. It's kind of like they went for the for Chrono Cross kind of elemental weaknesses, but it's like they did a horrible job of it, kind of. All right, 35 vitality. Okay, so since we're going to be having him on the front lines a lot of the time with the other dude. Wait, that's 35 vitality. What does the air rags give? Okay, that gives even more, and it reduces pi. So I think I'll. Oh yeah, the air rags buffs pi. So we'll give him that because we don't care about the other stuff. So he's gonna have a shitload of HP now. And then, so that gives more pi, and Koudelka doesn't really need it, so we might as well give it to him, so he can cast more. Okay, so yeah, Edward has he's got HP for days now, and Koudelka's got almost 300 MP now, and spells still only cost 8 MP to cast, so, yeah, as we use it more, like heal we're almost to level 2. Flare, all the damage spells on Koudelka are still only level 1. Like man, like maybe I should be min-maxing a damage spell. Well no, we're clearly missing one spell here, which is, if I had to guess, that's probably a status ailment cure, maybe. Or maybe it's a warp. Who knows? But it looks like I haven't been casting Megalith that much more than the other ones with her. But from the looks of things here, I should probably just spam Megalith as much as I can. Just to get to level 2 with it, because maybe level 2 casts it twice or something. And yeah, he's only at 200 with those two. So if I spam Geyser with James and spam Megalith with Koudelka to get those up, that might be beneficial. Yeah, 60 on heal. Interesting. Well, if there is a limit break system or something, it's not mentioned in the manual, but the manual didn't mention a lot of other things, so it wouldn't surprise me if there were. Okay, back downstairs. So we still don't have a container for the acid thing, and we still don't have the dolls for the mummy children boss fight. So has this been... The plaster is coming apart, look like water's running down the wall. Okay, so that's from the font upstairs. You find a goat statue. Okay. Is there anything else on the wall? No? Okay. So we got another puzzle item, but it wasn't the puzzle item I was thinking of. Ah, heavy metal object dart. A mountain goat. The goat and its surroundings are shown in fine detail. Okay, so this doesn't mention the scratches like the lion statue does. So this says it's been forcibly shoved into a container opening of some sort. Interesting. Interesting. And then this is the backwards map, which having a non-backwards map would be pretty nice. Maybe they can just hold it up to a mirror and that'll work. I'm trying to think of if we passed anything already that could be used to make the map, and not really thinking of anything. I also just noticed that Edward has 8 MP right now. Nice. So we still have these statue rings as well. With the icon ring. So we have the ring, the necklace, and the earrings. Or a statue somewhere. Lots of squeaky doors in this game, just like Dracula. We have this cryptic old letter with the secret pain people light. So I can only backtrack as far as that jail cell that we were in. And then that brings me to the mummy room, which I'm pretty sure we still can't... Maybe those statues that I have, maybe those are the dolls that they're talking about? The goat and the lion? Maybe those are for the two children mummy things, and that's how we get the green key, and then the green key unlocks a door to somewhere? But I still don't think we have the solution to that. There is the acid, the thing with the acid in it. And I don't believe there's... So we still don't have any sort of container to put the acid in. There was the door that was kind of halfway broken, but we couldn't get past it. And then from then on, it was a straight path all the way to here. To the save path, and then the chandelier room, and then the gun boss. So I think our only way forward, after thinking about it, is the gun boss. Unless there's like another door in here that I missed. Okay, so underground storage room. So this is still in the underground area. So there's that door in the top center of the room. I can't remember where that door went, or if it even was openable. Nope, don't do that. here? Is this door locked? Red key. Okay. So we don't have the red key. I'm pretty sure I interacted with everything else in this room. It's like there's a trunk here, but can't open that. There's this bell. So this is where all the paintings were in that little cutscene. The door to the right goes back to the underground area. Yeah, two puzzle bosses apparently. I'm just gonna run for this fight. This is not necessary. So yeah, I think it would be kind of strange to me though that we would have a boss fight that would require guns, considering ammo is a scarce resource in this game. So I think it's kind of bizarre that guns would be required, or maybe there's some other weird gimmick to the gunfight boss. That maybe we're supposed to enter the fight with the mountain goat statue, and the game just says, nope, can't do anything unless you got the mountain goat. Okay, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to backtrack back to the two mummies, and if the goat statue and the other statue don't work, I'm going to reload my save back to the temporary one back there, so we don't have to backtrack that much. And then we'll see if my thinking is correct here. I'm sure that's good enough. I was back this way. Because, who knows, maybe the statues are the dolls that they want. There's this one again. So this was the... I think this is the one-eyed hopper. This is Shaky Boy. We'll just burn it and hope for the best. Actually, this one wanted Geyser, so we want him to spam Geyser and Koudelka to spam Fire. Or no, not Fire. Earth. To get some more XP on those. Yep, both flame burn them. God, what game was that? Was that from Lunar? Or Star Ocean? Or Grandia? Oh, or we just take sword, slash them, and one-shot them. Rip that XP I was gonna get on Fire. Grandia, okay, yep, Grandia. Yeah, Grandia was a great game. It had some issues with or I felt it had issues with the leveling system and the skill system, but nearly everything else in that game was amazing. Okay. And then Grandia 2 is on the to-do list. Valna and Vigna. Pull the green key away. Give us back our dolls. Okay. Yeah, I'm still not sure which version of Grandia 2 to do, because there's Dreamcast, there's PS2, and then there's PC. And I think it's also on like Switch now, I want to say. Okay, well the statues don't work. Those don't work. Okay. So I haven't tried just waiting in this fight yet, I don't think. I've always tried just being aggressive. So did they even do anything? Huh. Yeah, so they're not even aggressive, it looks like. This fight is so weird. Like, So maybe this is a good way to, like, I'm not sure if we get XP for casting spells in this. Maybe this is a way to cheese the XP system for skills. Okay, so it won't show the XP that was on before. But I'm pretty sure if it's a miss, it doesn't give you XP. All right, water didn't work. Earth did not work. Okay. So, tornado. And flare. And let's see if use up our 6 of our 8 MP on healing. Okay, so that was wind, and that didn't work. Okay, fire didn't work either. And then healing. Yeah. Huh. I don't know. I don't know. There's also the, No, you can't use key items. I looked through the item list, and those are all grayed out. So if they're grayed out, you can't use them. So did we get any XP? So 560? So 560 and 240? So it doesn't look like we got any XP from that either, or our magic. So just a whole lot of nothing there. So is there anything different in this room and the prison? So nothing different in here from what I see. Like this might be a forced backtrack scenario. Because you never know. Game's this old. So that's still closed, and that's still nothing doing there. Okay, alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to soft reset, and we're going to load that temporary save again. Let's see. I don't think so. I don't think the magic XP changed. And even if it did, I don't particularly want to just cheese the leveling system like that. I don't really have a good reason to. Like, if I was hitting a wall in a battle or something, then yeah, I'd consider it. But so far, that's not an issue. Besides the immortal guy with pistol. And I think that's our only way forward now, is the pistol guy hiding behind cover. So that might be... I don't know. I think this is also weird, where it makes a different sound when you walk on it, but it's not like there's anything you can use here. Like maybe there's a trap door or something there, but it doesn't let me use it, so... So this is where we got the whiskey. Is there... Oh, Oh. 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 Okay. All right. So we got that. We got this. We got this. And we got this. These are star signs, I think, or astrological signs. I'll say. That. Okay. Now let's. Maybe that was a trigger for Pistol Guy to not shoot us or something. I don't know. Okay, 4 marks lined up. Sure. So far, we haven't had any, like, proper puzzles besides that, So in a previous part of the game, there was a locked chest with a numerical lock on it. But that was in the first part of the castle, and we didn't come across any, like, combination anywhere that I found. And maybe we'll be back at that part of the game later. So that, I guess, you would consider a puzzle. Alright, so this is Butt Zombie, and Butt Zombie is weak to tornadoes. So we got Butt Zombie and Arm. And Arm is Megalith. Okay. No. 0 whole damage. Okay. Alchemy symbols? Yeah. Yeah, that would probably be thematically correct. Butt Zombie defeated. Okay. I don't see how that helps us defeat Man with Gun, though. We got a badge now? Okay. Fire badge. Weak to water. Okay. We defeated, yeah, we defeated the guy from Cinnabar Island. A gold and silver medal decorated with gemstone offers protection of various kinds. Whoever wears it. Okay. Sure. What kind of stat buffs does it give? Earring. Okay. So that gives a bunch of magic stuff, but we don't care about that on him. Like, maybe some mind would be good if he's trying to evade getting hit by spells. Like, that's the only reason to have mind on him. But so far that hasn't been an issue. The issue has been getting shot. Yeah, it is big magic. Like, huh. I'm almost inclined to put that on Koudelka and then take the Earth J ring off of Koudelka and give it to him. For even more that big magic. But making him more useful is probably the better idea. Okay. so that we're not just completely relying on Koudelka to blow up everything herself. Okay, so this... Nope, wrong one. Alright, so this room over here is the save point room. Okay. And then, is there anything I missed in this room? You also can't interact with things or pick up items while you're moving, which is why you gotta be really deliberate with movements. Okay. I don't think I interacted with the back part of the water font here either. Maybe there's something. Hmm. Water's coming up from below? Hmm. Huh. Hmm. Any more dank survival horrors? I guess that depends on your definition of dank. But we haven't done Resident Evil 2 or 3 yet. Hello, Combo Breaker. Yep, PSXplosion's back. Took a 2 years so hiatus, but we back. I've actually done 3 games in PSXplosion since I started streaming again in the last year or so. Okay, so this is a room where Pistol Guy is, so we still got our Pistol Guy problem. Countdown vampires and overblood levels of amazing. I don't know. Let's take a look here. Let me take a look at the dankabase here, and let's see. So the to-do list for survival horror. All right, let me list them off here. There aren't that many left. So there's Dino Crisis 2, Parasite Eve 2, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, Silent Hill, and Resident Evil Gun Survivor. And that's it. That's all of them. That's all the survival horrors left. So let's see here. So there's Dino Crisis 2. That one. Dino Crisis 2 is one of them. Parasite Eve 2. Parasite Eve 2. Resident Evil. Evil 2. That one we haven't done yet. And we'll be doing the special DualShock edition of that one. Though, not that it really matters, though. They are all very video game. Nemesis. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. I've actually never played this one before, so this one will be completely new to me. Let's see. Silent Hill. This one also new to me. I've never played Silent Hill 1 before. But that's one of them. I played Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 was great. Evil. And then this is the last one. Resident Evil Gun Survivor, which is like this is like a first-person shooter. Yeah, so it's first-person Resident Evil is that one, which I don't know. And I think the Japanese version lets you use a light gun for it. But the US one doesn't. Yeah, because this came out like right after Columbine, I think. The big school shooting in the late 90s, and they patched out the light gun support for it for fear of legislation and all that. so they removed that from that game. But I think the other versions of the game do have light gun support, but I'm not sure if that even matters for that game. Okay, all right. So yeah, that is all of the survival horrors left in PSXplosion. Okay, back to this. Let's try not to get shot by gun guy here. Okay. So we're still just kind of back where we started. There was that, there was this? Like, maybe we could get up to the upper level through there? Maybe? I don't know. Like, this room still doesn't seem right to me. Like there's something I'm missing here. RE3 is your first? Yeah, for me it was RE2. I think I rented that one based off of all the glowing recommendations. I had a friend in elementary school and middle school who was Japanese, so he would import the Japanese versions of the game, and he was telling me how good this Biohazard 2 game is in middle school. So when that came out in the States, I gave Resident Evil 2 a try, and it turned out to be a really great game. I think I actually got multiple copies of that too. Like, I got the original one and then the DualShock version. Okay, so this is Hopping Jester, which is just physical. And then Geyser on this one. Something to read? No, it's the only thing in our read inventory right now is that letter. And all the letter said was it was the letter about secret pain people light, was that the letter that we have. RE2 was banned in Germany, so you had to play the American version? Oh, you had to import the American version? Yep. Yeah, Germany's especially weird with violent games, from what I've heard. Like, enemies are turned into robots or something. Like, or they're just outright banned. Kind of like Australia did that a lot too with games. Where it's just, nope, can't import this into the countries. Okay. Oh yeah, Soldier of Fortune. Yep. Soldier of Fortune, hell of a game. Okay. Okay, good. Alright, so the next fight potentially is the fight with guy with gun. So we have the pistol, the rifle, and the bowgun. So the bowgun doesn't really affect magic that much. So I'll give that to Koudelka. And then we'll give him the rifle. And then pistol, we'll give that to him. And then we gotta reload all of those, because I forgot. That's something you have to do in this game. Alright, you have to reload your gun from this menu. Okay. And then bowgun arrows. Alright. Let's try to do this fight again. Hey, Hidden. Okay. Alright. Let's see if we can figure this fight out. As you move across the stairs, come across a man carrying guns, and that's just like last time. I don't see anything out of place on this screen up here. Without saying a word, he starts shooting at you. So this was the guy that shot at us in the FMV. He shot the chandelier. It fell down, crushed the statue. We got the statue's arm with the mummified hand. And then it puts us in this. So the last time we fought this guy, I blew up the cover in the room. Yeah, and he just does that. Oh, good! It just killed Koudelka. Just straight up killed her. Excellent. All right, we might as well just use the easy to use whiskeys if it's gonna be like that. Okay. Alright, so is this still going to be a miss? It's still a miss. Maybe this is one of those fights that you just have to escape from? So last time I fought him, I didn't escape, the party just got wiped. So maybe you have to escape from this fight. You can't escape. Can't escape. Can't escape. Can't escape. Interesting. So I don't know if that's a failure to run, or you just flat out can't escape from this battle at all. Either that, or you have to wait. You have to attack him like 10 times, and then that ends the battle or something. Like this. Or there's some other mechanic that I don't know. I don't know. Okay, what if as long as he doesn't get multiple turns off at once, then we can at least whiskey our way through this. So her bow gun is out of bullets, so I guess we'll just have to do this for now. Let's see. So we might as well just blow up the cover while we're waiting for him to do this. That does way less damage to him. So I didn't try... I don't think I tried all of the spells at my disposal against this guy. Because my spellcasters all just got immediately murdered last time. So is there yeah, so all the plot items are all just grayed out. Well, healing Koudelka's not gonna help matters because she just dies in one hit anyways. And he doesn't have. He only has 3 MP, so he can't even cast spells if he wanted to. Alright, I'm pretty sure the the gun idea is not going to help us here. Fire, dark, specialty to hit. So maybe the longsword, which has a better chance to hit, is gonna perhaps help. I do need to take out this stuff. Okay. Yep, good old Tro Barton. It's gonna become a circus acrobat. Alright, we'll rip him. Okay. I guess the upside to this fight is that this guy can only attack one target at once. So that's something. How are the crates not dead yet? Okay. Maybe if we use whiskey on him and he gets too drunk to aim, and then he'll just miss us all the time. Shoot the barrels. 18 whole damage. Alright. Oh, that worked. Alright. I'll take it. Unicornium? No, because you can't move any further up in that direction. That's just how the battle system works in this. And yeah, he moves farther back anyways. Okay. Like I can move up there, but that's about all I can do. All right, wake up, Koudelka. Drink this whiskey. Okay. I can't remember if I tried casting spells on him yet. Might as well start from the top and see if any of those are effective. So the sword that he's got on now is bonus to hit. So if anything can hit this guy, it would be this. There we go. Okay. 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 Alright. We're gonna fortify strength. Give him the business. Fortify strength and then fortify chance to hit, which is agility. All right. Luckily, he's got a ton of defense. Dex is what we want. we'll just keep buffing him with the casters, and then have Edward just give him the business. Agility. Yeah, the spear before missed, and I assume that's because it was had a low chance to hit, probably. And the sword that I'm using now has plus chance to hit. Right. So I want to keep all three characters up, at least, so I can just rotate heals. Kind of a bummer that I gotta use these whiskeys on this fight, but if only one of my characters can reliably do damage, then this is kind of my only option, because I can't really risk doing the revive magic. Okay. Good luck. Yeah, or it was the dark attribute that was causing it to miss. Okay. Alright, please attack sword guy. Okay. I'm gonna take a risk here and try this. And hopefully I can get that off before gun guy attacks again. Or I just defeat him. Okay, that works too. But now Koudelka misses out on the XP. Oh, well, whatever. Whatever. Okay. Alright. James is alive for a boss fight for once. Actually, doesn't really need as much piety anymore. Ground glass part and red key. Okay, so we got red key. And that opens the door in the storage room. And 3 breads. And then this is used for a puzzle, I guess. Okay. Should heal up before we talk to this guy.
Thief!
He's been sneaking around in the shadows and sniffing for treasure.
Just like us.
Well, sir, explain yourself. It's as plain as day this ruffian's a bloodthirsty killer who's been chasing us. Where you from, Hamburg? Not that it really matters. You're obviously a dirty immigrant thief. Probably infected with cholera or something, most of you are.
None of your business where I was born, you bastard!
Look, I don't really care where you were born. And I agree. He is a bastard. But tell me, did you kill all these people?
Look, I'm an immigrant. I'm a thief, and maybe I did drop a chandelier on you. But that's just because I wanted the whole pie for myself.
So you did kill all these people?
No, I swear to God. Not your God, bigot.
What do you mean?
It was the couple. The couple who look after this place.
What?
I'm telling you the truth. I've seen them. I've been down here a long time. Usually they use an axe when they catch thieves. The thieves come down here unarmed. They're stupid. They get caught from behind. I'd watch my back if I were you.
Unbelievable.
No, I'm telling you. The lucky ones die on the first strike. I've heard the others screaming through the night, clutching their bellies. I find them in the morning dead. No, I'm telling you, their fingers to their hearts, right through to their organs with a pain. Look, take it or leave it, but I'm telling you the truth, those two, they're Satan incarnate. I may look shady, but killing's not my style. Look, the more wholesome they look on the outside, the colder and uglier the heart is. Just look at him!
Yeah. Good assessment for a thief.
You're crazy if you believe this scoundrel. This killer's obviously executed hundreds of people. He needs to be turned into the police and judged in a proper forum.
We're crazy. Why? Just because he's an immigrant? Or is it because he's one of the unsaved? That's bull and you know it, you pig-headed old bigot!
What I'm trying to say
believe
is...
this guy. Thieves can be exceedingly honest, you know? Still, he did try to kill us. For that.
Oh, shit. Alright. I guess we're done talking to that guy.
If our lives cease being threatened, then it's a victory for God and all his glory, right? But if we go on letting them attack us, then the filthy, godless pagans win. Which would you like to bet on?
All right. Can we search him? We can. Okay. Pistol rounds. We have more pistol rounds. Duh, pistol. All right. Wait, okay, that... Thanks, manual. Okay, well... Let's unequip the guns for now. Okay, so I had the mace on her. He had that. He had the... was it Dark Dirk, I think? Something like that. Sure. Especially to hit. Okay, so... might as well throw away this. But this means I need to be really careful with what I pick up now in terms of items. So that's annoying. So this is HP drain. Mystic pipe. So this is light spells. These boards is... So this I'll get rid of. So at least make room for that too. These two normal knives are just probably super useless, so we'll get rid of those. Like where on the screen does it say anything about how many items you can keep? Like, yeah, this is the real survival horror. It's not knowing any of the mechanics in the game because it doesn't tell you anything. Alright, we found a duh pistol. Can we clear it yet? Yep. Yep, sure. Just like in Dark Souls. Practically Dark Souls here with how transparent they are and how everything works. Oh, double action. Okay. Sure. Sure, neat. Okay, so we have the red key. But let's see. Anything further along here? Nope. So it's just this door. Hopefully there's a mechanism. Okay. So we wrote down this before. It was this. So it was that, and then that were the 4 symbols. So let's get whatever this item is here first. Shot. Okay, so there's a shotgun apparently. Sure. Okay, so So I'm assuming if I step on one of these, it won't like put me through the floor like this is Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade. No? No. Okay. So it was this one? Oh, well that's helpful. It just... Okay, game. Yep, I already wrote that down. But yes, like that, and then this, and then this, and then this. I did... Maybe the beginning has some sort of special way you're supposed to do it? Is there something in the menu here about... No? Okay. What if I leave the room and come back? What could it mean? So yeah, maybe you're supposed to walk straight there. Like this. It... Yeah. And then that. Yeah. And then that. And then this. So it must be how I'm doing the first part of this wrong. Like in order to get to that first tile, you have to go in a specific order. Like you have to start from down here and then do this. But it still gives me this automatically. There must be another... Okay, maybe there's another set of symbols behind that red door. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. So we probably have to go down to that red door, open the red door. There's probably another set of 4 symbols. And then we can be on our merry way. This thing I have not fought yet. But let's just do this. Okay. So the red door was 2 screens away. Pretty sure I already got the hand that was over there. Alright, let's get our health back here. Might as well save over here so we don't have to do that fight again. Okay, so the red door was through here. And it... No, it was through this door and then downstairs. So we still don't have the doll. We still don't have a container for the acid. We still don't have a map. We have the thing to make the map, but we don't have the map from it yet. We have nothing to use those pieces of the statue with. We have nothing to do with those two statues that we got of the lion and the goat. We have the mummified arm of statue guy. Okay, so that's where those symbols were. Okay. Alright, so this is red door. Been locked with the red key. You used red key. Okay. What's behind here? Interesting. Okay. Alright. Got some more nuts. Great. There's an item on the crate here. Great, very useful. Very useful. More pistol ammo that we don't need. Found music box. Okay. Music box. What the hell? Maybe that's for the two kids? And then we can defeat the two kids at that maybe now? 4 notes when the lid is open. Hymn of the Angels is carved on the inside of the lid. Yeah, this might be for the two ghost kids. Maybe, but they wanted their doll. Like maybe this is their room. Haha. Okay. It's art time, boys. Alright, so we got this circle. We got cup with straw. We got triangle. We've got the Wheel of Time symbol. We got beaker. We got 4. And we got that. And then so we got blue line through these. We've got that looks like that. We've got that looks like that. And we've got big boy red line. Goes like that. Okay. Oh, I missed a blue line. You got another blue line right like that. Okay. Interesting. Sure. Okay. Some are red and others blue. Maybe we get to some of those we walk over twice? Maybe? Or maybe the way back? Interesting. Fascinating. Okay. So I think next thing I want to try here is I want to see if that music box gets us past the two mummy kids before we head back up and try walking on things. Okay. So that was back this way. That giant mole bat thing? Sure. Giant thing we don't have to fight. That's what that is. Okay, so it's this way, to the right, and then down, and then through here, and then right side up the stairs. Oh no, it's just here and then on the left side. Okay, these two right here. Alright, give us back our dolls, they say. Alright, so whatever it is, we don't have it, it seems. I guess I could try that, that weapon we used on Gun Guy. That was plus to hit. So this is also specialty to hit. So we can give this a try. Yeah, it was the Dark Dirk and it was the normal also. So both of them have plus to hit weapons on. And maybe they'll actually hit. I kind of doubt it, though. Yeah, so if those aren't hitting, then it ain't happening. Just to be sure. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Okay. So... we load this. Where's our closest save? I think it's the water font is probably our closest save. But I think this has the music box. I'll load this one anyways. Let's make sure that this one has the music box though. I don't see why it wouldn't, because this is our most recent save, but you never know. I don't want to move on unless I know I have everything. Yep, okay. Alright, so it was this door. So it looks like our only way forward now is the room with the puzzle floor. So we'll have to put on our thinking caps when we get to that room and try and make sense of that. And I'll do a hard save here. Just to be sure. I don't have to worry about accidentally loading the wrong save next time. Okay. Okay. Alright, almost there. There's also this door next to the guy. Anything on these that I somehow missed? But there's a door behind that thing, but it's blocked by the crates. Maybe that's what this room is for. Okay. What could this mean? This mark looks like the one that was on the box in the basement. Okay. That is nice that they show you that again. Okay. So, we got... So, the sun is right there. So, I think what this implies is that we need to go here, over to here. And then the line also goes up. And then... this goes like that, that, and that. And then that should work. Should work. Okay. So let's test the theory here. This. Why does that show now? Yeah. That. Let's get rid of the line there. That, and then... Door won't open. Interesting. Hey, Mapbox. Maybe you have to walk backwards through it? So it was this. Huh. Unless I got this backwards. So it... Maybe the blue lines mean something? There was very much a red line, though. Because walking on walking on these wouldn't make any sense. Maybe you have to like hit the X button on each one that you're walking on. Let's reset the room. Maybe that's what I did wrong. You have to hit the X button on each one. Yeah, this. Okay. It's weird that doesn't let me walk any further that way. Okay. Alright, X button hit. 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 And then it goes to this. Yeah. Maybe you gotta be really quick about it? Where you gotta hit everything but those? Like, if you hit everything but those, you wouldn't be able to go across. Because it would be these, this, and then the ones in the corner. These two, you'd have to hit this one. Because you'd have to go up from 4. Maybe you just gotta be really quick about it. And it does show you that. Is there no other interactive things here? Okay, so running through it doesn't do anything. Unless I'm doing it wrong, which is a possibility. She's not moving. What? What? Was that the controller screwing up, or? And there's no, like... Does that weird letter have anything to do with this? He performed the secret experiment to forget the pain of love. May all people be saved by God's divine lights. I don't see how that would relate to this. So it was top to bottom, it looked like that. So clearly that one, clearly that one, clearly that one, clearly this one. And then for the one on the right, the only way up from 4 is this one. And then the beaker, the cup, the triangle, and then down from there. And I'm still not sure about the blue lines. Like the blue lines are what's kind of throwing me off about this. What could those blue lines mean? Or that is, there's just a magic pixel of something over here that making this not work. Yeah, it does seem like walls. And if I leave the room and come back, it gives the prompts back again. Is there anything over this way? What could that design on the floor mean? Like maybe you're just supposed to walk it? And it gives me that again. Or you're supposed to get to this one and then walk it back. Huh. And then these. Yeah, that's gotta be right. Unless they want you to like linger for a second on each one. Like it's a pressure plate or something. But if it was like that, you think it would make a click or something. Either that or maybe you need to make a second loop. So maybe that's what the blue line is. So that's got me thinking. Maybe the red line is from the door you take this route. So you take this route from the door, and then according to the blue line goes through these two. So perhaps you have to, once you get to this here, you got to go back this way and then walk off the path here onto this, over to this, and then up to that perhaps? Like walking back through the room and then that unlocks the door. Maybe you have to hit all the spaces on it. So let's see. And then back this way. Back onto here. And then like that. No. Maybe the blue lines mean that you have to backtrack. Like the red line, there's only one red line, so maybe that means you touch those once. And then the blue lines mean you have to go down and then back. So maybe you're not leaving the squares. Another possibility is that you have to start on that you're not starting on the blue one. Maybe you have to start on the Start on the blue ones, maybe? And then come back and then do the red ones? Though the... So how would that even work? Like... This, walk off of it. Go like this, and then this. Walk back. And then here. Here. So there isn't any mention of backtracking on this one, so maybe you gotta backtrack to this. Then here. Yeah, there's this. Then here, here, and here. Oh no. Mechanism. I don't think there's... So there's a music box. What was this about again? Simple 4-note melody, the hymn of the angels. So there's this colored light thing that I can't think of anything that would be useful for now. We haven't looked at the red key yet. Yep, that's a red key. Caretaker's room. Okay. It's got to be like a really specific order for this. All right. So the line here definitely goes up to the top. So we need to... There's nothing to the right of 4 though on that on the map though, or on the floor tiles. I don't think. Is there? No. So maybe the blue lines are irrelevant, unless you can like walk off of this. No. And that's written on the pillar, so that's all in that order. Maybe. Yeah, I know the site is still doing site things. Time's it 1:30? Okay, well, I'm probably just gonna have to think about this one. So we'll what was our last save? Back this way. Actually, it looks like one of those statues had Put something on it. Anything here? It looks like this statue's holding something, but apparently not. If that's even a statue. Okay. Well, we didn't do anything in game that was progression, since the temporary save and the save at the water thing. So okay, yeah, I'll have to think about that one, because it's bit stumped as to how that's gonna work. Okay, so we'll get to that in part 3, I suppose, of Koudelka. Still